changes for the teams, obviously. Bronsvog, Pistons, Cunningham, Robinson, top. One and done, or one and move on. Oh, stopped nicely by Duren. Shot clock at 5. Jamal Cain goes right at Robinson. Layup is in and out. Robinson the rebound. This you worry about a key player getting in foul trouble. Cunningham finds some room left open. Soft touch won't go. Jalen Duren, count it.
Game 7, both as a scorer and on the glass.
Duren an all-star, maybe all-NBA. Cain drives from the corner. That misses.
Sloppy basketball. It was just elite defense and a lack of shot making.
Tobias Harris spins, double team, now single coverage. Can't get it to fall. Reap for a big game. Suggs to Cain. Van Carroll left wide open. Connects on a 3. Well, from 3 in game 6, although he certainly was not alone in rough shooting. Robinson, little fake, fires, can't get it. To Duren. Cunningham uses the screen. Forget about that amazing comeback if they can't get the victory here this afternoon.
And if you're for the Orlando Magic, then you have to stay calm as
another excellent defensive play from one of the elite defenders in basketball. Robinson, no hesitation.
As that pass gets thrown out.
Speaking of blocks, Cunningham with the block already. Number of block shots as Duren gets the pass and throws. Van Carroll against Harris. The spin, kicks it out. Black off the mark. Shot clock at 5. Duren helps out. Suggs gets away. Kicks it out the Bain up top. Van Carroll just gets it off in time and knocks down the 3. Magic points to start. Cunningham, Robinson, again, no hesitation. Can't get that one to fall.
It's a good look. I know you want to help out on Cade, but like you said, and here comes Paolo. He's head in the open. He's got to play with no
spot. Back up top. Jenkins, who had an excellent regular season, hasn't played as much so far in the playoffs. Pulls up, jump shot, in and out. Wendell
by Suggs on Duncan Robinson. Saved that possession. It looked like a wide open look.
Suggs gets inside and backs it home, and the Magic have 2 points. So finally somebody besides Van Carroll scores. Meanwhile, down the other end, Thompson scores. Bain, contested 3. Jenkins had it, lost it, gets it again, throws it ahead. Tobias Harris the catch and the finish. Bring it back out. This is his first playoff series, young man, in his 2nd year. Tiptoes along the baseline. Robinson lets it fly. Rebound. The 2nd round commences tomorrow night. What a first round. The unpredictability. Orlando wins that argument. Bain will shoot the first free throws. It's a key for Orlando.
Continuing about whether or not that was a lob or a shot. It was definitely a lob.
The Pistons and brothers, who was not shy about giving his opinion, one of the great officials. Jenkins lines up that 3. That's good. Cunningham guarding Black. Cain gets away from Green. Isaiah Stewart's in the game, but Jamal Cain able to knock down the shot. Jamal Cain got a cord on his hip. Shot clock at 7. Carter was wide open. Butler knocks down the 3.
Corner 3s. He had a lot of time on that one. Nice find by Carter.
This is his only 2nd appearance of the series. Only played 3 minutes prior to that. Cunningham, the spin, stolen by Suggs. Alley-up inside, and Black throws it down. Beautiful pass from Suggs after the steal down the other end. He's still wincing over there in the corner. Wagner to Suggs. Nice pass inside. Wagner misses. Stunning the floor. Reverse block by Cain. Jamal Cain throws it off the backboard. Black left wide open and not hit the 3. Fight for the rebound. Cunningham kicks it out. Javonte Green gets a clean look.
Kick out.
Cunningham the steal, then the advance pass to Jenkins. Cunningham now down the other end. Sidestep layup blocked again. This time from 2. Shot clock turned off. And Carroll drives inside. Banker won't go. The tip misses.
And Carroll made sure of it, and now they've got this game 2-point lead at the end of the first quarter. You could
often in these playoff games, and missed free throws come back to haunt you. Carter to Suggs. Suggs finds some room, fires away, can't get it to full. Cunningham, nice feed inside. Thompson. The Silva right there. Off balance. That's 4 turnovers now for the Magic. Here's Thompson again running the floor. Javonte Green tries the 3. Banchero the rebound.
Whoever he is guarding as the screener to try and get him up in that spot.
Banchero gets inside, shot blocked.
Well, Paolo Banchero is one of the biggest small forward, power forwards that you will ever see. If you look at the
5 of the 24. Cunningham's got the silver on him, finds a spot and knocks down the three.
Never sped up, just going up.
Thompson to steal. And the slam. Assert Thompson. Bullet pass inside and Carter banks it home.
That can't happen. You can't get a 1-on-0 fast break dunk.
First 3 years, they lost 59 games, then 65, then 68. Last year turned, and his defense much improved. He's become a really good defender. Banchero kicks it out. Suggs wide open. Cannot hit the three.
And that is a great look. Banchero did his job. Drew two.
Tobias Harris trying to draw some contact. Does not. Field goal. Desmond Bane drills that three-pointer. That's his first field goal.
On another make leg.
Despite having those 2 fouls. And Carroll against Cunningham. What a matchup between these two. And guys. 4 minutes gone by here in the second. And Carroll lines it up and nails from the field. Jenkins back in. Cunningham. Plenty of room this time. Can't get it. Long shot clock to 14. Harris off the bounce. Drives, pulls up. Shot's good. 6 points for Harris. Turnover. Thompson in the front court. Back for Cunningham. Jenkins fakes, drives. Duran running the floor and throws it down. That's from Black. Kane tried to save it. Cunningham comes the other way. Magic getting a little sloppy now. 7 turnovers. Cunningham three-pointer puts it in.
Yes, well, he realized that his team was communicating to themselves. They were positive, so he decided to add to that injury. His body did touch his jersey. And that's really the only contact that you got. But if you're going to call that,
and it'll be a 5-hour game. The way these two teams play physical defense, I mean, we've seen it
more than 2. Everyone else got 1 down the line.
He has more than half their points. 8 on the 24. Steps back, tries another 3. In and out. Black guarding Cunningham. Cade Cunningham spins, falling away. Tough shot, can't get it. Air ball. Rebound deflected. Shot clock still continuing, down to 3. Carter jump shot, won't go. Harris the rebound, and a loose round.
But they're calling the wrap-up is my point. That is a foul prior to the second act.
Now Kane nails a 3. Cunningham doubled again. Paul Reed, wild shot, can't get it. Ball deflected out of bounds. Harass Cunningham. And Carroll on the bench right now. Where does the offense come for Orlando? Harris draws a foul. Shot won't go, and that's nation games. Has come up big for the Pistons. 23 points. And Carroll sits for a whopping 50 seconds and comes back out on the floor for Orlando. 4 to play, first half of game 7.
And I think Banchero's got to see a second guy anywhere he goes on the floor right now. Make somebody else get going. And Desmond
in the game, by the way, with the 3 fouls. Tobias Harris tries to answer during the rebound. Back out Robinson. Jenkins, three-pointer. Got it! Banchero to Suggs. Passed up an open 3, now drives. Layup off the mark. Jenkins goes up.
The defensive rebound.
Cunningham gets the Cunningham was out with a collapsed lung. Part of that stretch. He averaged 7.
Pointing him out sooner. He was outstanding during that stretch. One of the reasons, in my opinion, Detroit was able to hold on to the #1 seed.
Put up some great numbers, averaging 24 a game, had that 45-point game. Harris drills a three-pointer.
Right here for Tobias Harris. They're not guarding him back in his zone. One pass, easy look.
Harris to the rim, and he banks it in. Team in scoring in the series, second in rebounding, second in steals. As he felt he needed to be more aggressive.
Hasn't really been today, not getting look.
7 boards. All the people around the Magic say when Carter plays at a level, he raises the ceilings. Thompson, Harris, he's got the smaller man on him, wants to post up Suggs, spins. Suggs, nice defense, and Harris still. As we come up on a minute remaining, first half.
It's a big 1 minute for both teams.
Harris for 3. Tobias Harris to Cunningham. Robinson fakes, drives. Duncan Robinson off the glass, banks it home.
Okay, Cunningham getting a lot of help to close this half.
And Carroll drives, gets inside. He banks it home. What a first half. Cunningham wants it. Black won't let him get it. 4 seconds to go. Harris fires up a three. Duran can't get to the ball. Duran Knox played the second most playoff games on their roster behind Robinson. Second free throw's good. 5-10.
And then getting out and running. He also said you've got to contain the ball on defense and do a better job defensively on Tobias Harris.
Banks looser. Gets inside, trying to draw a foul. Didn't get a call. Here comes Cunningham. Cunningham back out Robinson. Three-pointer, it's up. And then Carroll again in the Game 7 spotlight. But he needs some help. Bad pass that time from Ben Carroll, and Robinson with the stuff.
Left wing all the way to the other side of the floor, and a flare screen. Duncan Robinson read it perfectly.
Wendell Carter, good-looking jumper, and you want to see
Second half than the Detroit Pistons have in the entire game. That is the difference in this game right now.
Duran gets it down low. Can't get it to fall. Almost got he's their second leading scorer, but only has 8 points. Suggs to Carter. Carter again, his jumper. That misses.
Opportunity to push that lead up and give yourself a little bit of a cushion here in this second half.
Cunningham, short. Carter. 3 Pistons near, and Carroll gets it back. Now it's Duran on him. Steps back, tries another three. That one's short. Blocked from behind from Ben Carroll. Harris gets it back. Robinson a three. Duran the rebound. Stripped. It's inside. Short shot. Back of the rim. Cunningham the crossover. Cunningham the finish.
For the first time.
You just said you don't want to talk about your guy.
I don't want to talk bad about him, but that's the definition of not.
Harassed by Suggs. Cunningham is such a strong dribble. Thompson down low. Kicks it back out. Harris. Harris corner three. Got it.
She's been a pressure release for Cade Cunningham.
Bain inside the Black. Black back outside for Suggs. Suggs long distance. That won't go. It's an 18-point Detroit lead. Cunningham gets inside. An easy floater's good. Pistons pull to.
What's your go-to? How do you stop this run? How do you want to compete?
Wendell Carter steps out. Can't hit a three. Fight. Anthony Black looking. Van Carroll had the mismatch. They couldn't find him. Carter can't hit. Van Carroll the offensive rebound. Spins, goes inside, backs it home. Good aggressive magic points. Jenkins back in. Jenkins played 11 minutes in the first half, had 6 points. Does not get the bounce.
Playing aggressively offensively.
Bain capable of having a big game, has 8 right now. Had that one little stretch. His floater's good. Right on. Here in this building, he had 45 points.
You overthink it. You don't need a screen. Just give a guy some space in the backcourt and let him put his head down and advance it.
Van Carroll, tough shot. This has been one of the more electric buildings in the NBA since this resurgence. Jenkins on the drive. Dennis Jenkins, jump shot's good. Oh, cross-court Carter. Up top, Black. Dangerous pass, deflected. Carter, the Silver. Shot clock winding down. Van Carroll just gets it off in time. Won't go.
Eventually, it's a great closeout that time by Thompson to at least make Van Carroll think about that.
Cunningham pulls up. Jumper's good. 17-point Piston lead. Van Carroll taking his time. Finds the Silver, cuts to the basket. That's a pass inside of Carter. Thompson. Cunningham fires away. Got it! Carroll asking for some space. Javonte Green guards him. Drives on him. Stops. Pulls up. Jump shot. Banker's good. 30-point. Finds Jenkins. Harris wants it against Black. Posting up. Backs in. Turnaround. Baseline. It's good.
Butter. That is his favorite shot on the court.
Van Carroll can't get that to fall. Kane the rebound.
When it puts them on the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, the first one goes. Hits a pair. Jenkins searching. Goes inside, finds Isaiah Stewart. Offensive foul. Wagner. Robinson and Harris. Harris drives past, throws it inside. Stewart Banker won't go for the Orlando Magic. Bankero drives. They're going to count the
To take a shot, so that negates his field goal.
Wagner hits the free.
Beef stew's pretty strong, but I don't know if Isaiah Stewart's that strong.
All season long. And another defensive clinic here in the second half. Suggs, the floater's up. Shot's good.
Through that and still get something soft on the glass.
Desmond Bane trying to get free. Jamal Cain can't get it. Pass inside. Duran picks it back out. Robinson. Green wide open. Corner three. It's good. Cunningham lobs it in. Javonte Green lost it. Gets it back. Shot clock at 4. He's going to have to put it up.
Duran, 2-minute Cade. They've got to find the outlets.
Wide open. Jenkins hits a three. That is Jenkins with 14 points. 23-point lead. 9 minutes to go. Inside and a foul.
They had so many talented defenders on that team. Lindsey Hunter, Tayshaun Prince, down the line. They're carrying the same mentality here today.
Of course, that game you talked about for the very first time, if the Pistons can hold on here. Harris, what a game for Tobias Harris. Knocks down another. Bane to Carter. Carter, the fake and the drive. Off the mark, but another foul.
Serious. The Pistons would already be eliminated. The fact that he was able to give them that consistent 20-plus.
Well, this one has a chance to be very special. They force a turnover there. Magic still fighting. Bankero gets inside, banks it home. He's got taken out of his hands by Suggs. Black goes inside with the stuff. And J.B. Bickerstaff does. Jenkins up top.
Detroit got to make passes on time and on target.
Thompson lays it up and in. Approaching the midway point of the fourth, 5 on the 24. Bankero drives on Harris, kicks it out in the corner. Bane, a contested three is good. Gets inside, pass to Thompson. Thompson tied up. Shot clock winding down. Jenkins catches. Jenkins drives, and a whistle.
Away from what their normal offense looks like. A lot of hesitation on that last possession.
Bane's going to try again. And just can't get up, enjoying every second. Bankero got tripped up. Carter steps back, knocks down the three. 10 points for Carter. The close game mid-second, and a big run at the end of the second turned this one around. Anthony Blake gets to the rim. Black throws it ahead. Suggs. Back to Bankero. Bankero drives, goes inside. Shot won't go. Follow is good. All of a sudden, it's 14 with 4 minutes left. Cunningham, double team. Suggs commits the foul. An excellent defender on Cunningham. Almost threw it away, deflected out of bounds. Still, Detroit's kind of after the 25-point lead, they've lost their edge. Alley-oop to Durant, lays it up and in.
Robinson made sure that Carter could not get off the ground to contest that.
Jenkins to Harris. Harris corner three. It's good. The fight and claw to get here. Remember, they lost the play-in game in Philadelphia, and then came back.
To this game, they were shooting 29% from the three-point line, which was the worst of any team in the postseason. 15.
Suggs harassing Cunningham, gets it across the timeline. Jenkins, as we approach 3 minutes remaining, gets inside, flips it up, swatted out of bounds by Carter. Cunningham gets inside across the lane. Robinson, three-pointer, puts it up, puts it in. That jumper's good. They paid Cunningham. And the Pistons came back, won game 2. Orlando winning. But Jenkins big spark off the bench here this afternoon. Harris gets it back, throws it up, and Duran with the flop. Carter kicks it back out. Anthony Black goes hard to the rim. Carter the rebound, he's fouled.
He's in on the line. They've outscored Orlando by 56.6.
A whistle on a foul. Made for the big stage. And hearing chants of MVP. The standing ovation. 16 points for Jenkins. Remember, 2 years ago, they lost 68 games, including 28 in a row. Die-hard fans. They love their Detroit basketball. 3-1 deficit to keep their dream season alive. 3 consecutive wins, and they're headed to the second round. How about this back-to-back nights, Philadelphia? Last night,